my fellow Scorpios. This is Esoteric Tales and Tarot. Welcome to your December monthly crystal ball scrying and tarot reading. Looking at the crystal ball, I could just see the ocean and looking out on the ocean, and I was thinking it's like you're looking out at everybody else who's going away and having holidays. It just feels as though you've been busy, and that is how I've been feeling myself. Like there just hasn't been the time. Other things that I saw in the crystal ball was a crow. So look up the spiritual meaning for the crow. I've been seeing lots of crows around my house. They've been visiting me. It's got that kind of magical feeling to it. And then I saw a coin bag, money bag, and I did hear money bags, and I feel as though somebody's either saying that about you or feeling as though, you know, you've got more money than what you need, or perhaps you have got more money than what you need and you're worrying about money. But that was what I heard was money bags. So let's see what comes up in the cards. I feel tired as well. Scorpios, I think, have been overdoing it. Six of Swords and Page of Cups jumping out straight away. This is moving away to calmer waters, Scorpio, which I think that in an emotional sense, because it's coming up with the Page of Cups, you're needing to now set off on a new horizon. I think it's been pretty turbulent. You've got your backpack here, you've got your love heart, it even looks like it could have a little split down the middle here, and you're looking forward to brighter days. The same sunset energy is over here, and the Page of Cups, she's got a little fish jumping out of her cup here, so maybe there's a small offer on the table here that you're looking at. Maybe it's not something that's totally come to fruition yet, but you know, it's something of interest. It's something emotional that's sort of sparking these nice feelings. You've got your feet, that's what I was feeling with the ocean, your feet in the water there, loving the grounding. And it's interesting because these two cards really do connect, because this is the little, I feel like it's a little boat sail here, and this is her on a boat with her love heart there. So yeah, you know, you actually feel as though you're about to leave something that's been causing you quite a bit of pain, some energy that needs to be left behind now. It's not serving you anymore, and it's time to check out what's going to come in and have that childlike, innocent fascination about it. Make sure that you don't bring any of the turbulence from the water before into this, because it feels like it's something nice and new. You have the Justice card here, which of course I always think with these cards that they're you know, a Libran kind of energy, and or it could have been around the time of Libra. It has the two love hearts I'm being attracted to in the background here. There's a this card has a couples counseling card going on, so perhaps that's something that you're considering doing, Scorpio, is actually, you know, getting some counseling for a relationship to come out of this turbulent time. Or maybe that's where you've been feeling it has been. Oh, and of course we've got more confirmation about what's been happening. So the Five of Wands not being at all on the same page, very kind of, you can see this is this real combative energy. I'm thinking even at Christmas time, you know, you've got this luggage in the back. This is definitely looking like not kind words being said here, and somebody packing their bags heading off. She's not looking too happy about it. He's looking very unimpressed, and this is coming underneath your Six of Swords. So that needing to get away, to head off in a new direction. I think, you know, this doesn't look pleasant to me here at all, and maybe this is because it's come after the Justice. It's like you have tried, and it's just time to start a new cycle. Time to bring in the sun. Time to have new, fresh energy coming in. I think that if there's children involved here, Scorpio, it's going to do you very well to head off into the sunset, because it's bringing in this fresh energy. It's more playful. It looks like it's happier. It's going to be a nicer experience for everybody. If this hasn't worked, this new kind of Page of Cups energy coming in. I like how there's the two children in here, that real innocent, fresh energy that seems to be around the corner for you, because it's time to leave the baggage behind. I think you've got old energy that you've probably been carrying around with you for some time that needs to be let go now, so that you can bring in something new. Scorpios are good at that, you know, the death and rebirth. That's what they're made to do, is to close out cycles and start fresh when they just absolutely had it. And it feels as though if you are in a thing that can be revived, it's looking like you absolutely need to take a break for a while and to get a new perspective. The other thing I'm noticing is it's quite difficult for cards to come out. It feels like you're held back. You're probably in quite a big crossroads at the moment. There's a Knight of Pentacles, so something nice coming in that's on offer. You know, knights are not the kings, but it's an offer coming in that could be an earth sign here for you, a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus, and it's fresh energy. It looks quite lovely, like, you know, very, if it's a person that's coming in, they've got that earthy kind of outdoors, and looks like they've got an abundant, you know, something in their basket. They've got their own sort of life together and look quite happy. So that could be something that's coming in, or it can be the energy that you're deciding you are going to embrace, is to be free, set yourself free. You know, you've got some time out in the garden here. I think this sums it all up. The Hanged Man energy is where you're feeling as though you is suspended in suspended animation. So that's probably why it feels like this energy, you know, the shift hasn't come yet to be able to put you totally in the new energy. It's like you know about it, you know where you want to head, and you're ready to go, but you just can't do anything at the moment. So you're sort of sitting in this suspended energy at the moment, knowing that where you want to head is towards the sun. So let's clarify what might be happening with the Light Seers deck, just to get another perspective on what we're seeing. It's tough when you're in the transition period, Scorpio, of coming out of leaving old habits, old storylines, old energy, old relationships, you know, old workplaces behind, and you've got new cycles. I mean, we're very good at it once we do have it happen. But yeah, at the moment, you've just got this 10 of Swords here. So feeling like the knives are in your back. The crows, of course, very strong in this, you know, very, very strong in this deck. But feeling as if she actually looks the same, almost like her hair is exactly the same, even though they're two different decks. And it's that Swords energy. So it is all in your mind. Be careful there, Scorpio, not to be telling yourself things that are not actually real, you know, to be actually telling stories about things that are happening behind your back when they're up in your head and they're not actually what is going on. The Six of Pentacles over the Page of Cups is the even distribution of funds. So this is a nice one to have happen with this new energy. So it feels like a fairness is coming here and something even with your money. So being able to balance your funds, having enough to do what you want to do, it feels like a nice kind of energy to go into this new cycle. So perhaps somebody is giving a gift of money to you as well. And here with the Justice card, you've got the Empress card. So of course this is a card of fertility, of new cycles, of I'm attracted here to the moon, to a full moon cycle, and bringing you this, the whole world opening up and for you to be able to move on. So perhaps either the Justice, when it happens, is going to set you into this new cycle. Maybe there's literally someone's going to preside over something, and it's going to give you the justice for you to be able to start your new cycle, birthing something new, new workplace, new project, new hobbies. Of course, pregnancy can be there as well, but feeling as though you're in this Empress energy after this justice has happened, and it could be after you've had this type of counseling that it has helped to bring in this new cycle. Over the Five of Wands, we have the Miser card. Be careful of this energy, Scorpio, because some of the fights and battles here could be in your mind over money. And the Miser is somebody who clutches on to money. And remember, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is that even distribution here. But the Miser is someone that obsesses over money and clutches onto the money in her bag. And because she's doing that, it's a female in this card, but in the Rider-Waite deck, he is standing on top of his coins and clutching onto it. But it's like you've got your hands closed over and you're unable to receive what is really. You can miss some other abundance by being so protective of your own money and fearing about money so much. It's blocking the energy for money to come in. And you see here, you've got the Five of Pentacles coming along with it. So that's clarifying all of this anger here. So you're feeling as though you have this lack that's coming in here, like you've been left out in the cold and you don't have, the funds or the money. And really behind that door is a warm place. You've got the key sitting right here. You actually had everything that you need. There's an even distribution of money for you to be able to have all of this abundance. You're the one who's in the way, Scorpio, and blocking your own energy by being in this Miser energy. And be careful of your thoughts, because if you start to think like you don't have enough, you will start to feel this energy like you are out in the cold. And, that is just something that you've told yourself, and then you've started to sort of manifest that energy, because that's not what is here. The cards have the Sun card here. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who has enough money to buy everything that they need. They're having a lovely time here. So just a caution there, Scorpio, of starting to clutch on to things and feeling as though things are not fair. With the Sun card, here we go. You've got the Six of Wands. You've got a victory. You've got something that's going to go, be able to start the new cycle. You're able to have what you need, and you're going to get a message about it, something you've been waiting for. So some answer to something is going to come in, which can change this energy into the Sun. So I think it's good, because whatever is holding you back and holding you into this energy here, this combative energy, that will end. Maybe it's in 6 weeks or 6 months that is specific to that. 6 days if you're very lucky. And yeah, that's what's going on, is that you're feeling that you've got this, you're almost making yourself be cautious, because the Nine of Swords can be making yourself sick, sick with worry, because these are thoughts in your mind. And again, I'm attracted to these crows. Like, let the crows bring magical offers to you, and not fears. You are in your head here. You're sitting up crying, you're getting yourself overwhelmed, when that's what the energy is. That's the reality. That's what's coming is enough. You know, she's got a bike, she's got her groceries, she's got a horse here. She looks like she's pretty darn happy, and she's out in nature. Very, very, very much the energy that a Scorpio would like to be in, nice and free, or a person coming in who can provide this, can take away these worries. So Scorpio, you know, you're always being warned about not to go into the Scorpio has different elements. It's got the Scorpio, it has the grey lizard, and it has an eagle. Those Scorpios who are in eagle energy are up nice and high. They fly above everything. You know, they're the phoenix rising from the ashes. So don't be in a grey lizard or a Scorpio with the nasty stinging tail. You know, come out of that and be this type of Scorpio who's, hey, I'm going to book a holiday. Think I'll go for a bike ride. Might even jump on a horse. And that's where you need to sort of focus now, because, yep, look what's at the bottom of the deck. We've got the Fool. This is it, Scorpio, the change. All of this can be left behind. And I just think that 2024 for you is a new year. Let go of everything that's been happening in 2023. You know, it's been a tricky one for us. So start fresh. You've got your crystal in your hand here. It looks like a magical, abundant pool here. And she's just looking like she's about to take a leap of faith. And that would be the perfect thing for you to do. Trust that everything's going to work out. You know, there's no point in sitting around thinking that everything is going to go against you, Scorpio, because then you're great at manifesting things. You know, you've got to be very, very careful, because what your thoughts and words are, you know, you bring those to the fore. So just be very, very cautious of what you're thinking about in this time, because, you know, Christmas and New Year, especially around family and friends, watch your words as well, because, you know, the sting in the tail is not going to be helpful at this time. If you're feeling like things are unfair, you've got to realize that you have good things coming for you. I'm just going to pull a Romance Angels card if we're allowed to have one, because you have not had cards jumping out so easy, just to see what the energy is or where it's going to head. As I suspected, nothing jumping out. Oh, there we go. All right, so we've got express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And that's a nice one to have. Let's see. Let's roll the dice and see what we've got. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That one is super important for you there, Scorpio, because I think you do have old energy, and if you don't release it and heal it, you're going to drag it into anything new. And don't forget to express your love. Be a bit vulnerable. Scorpios can be quite tricky with their secrets. You know, heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that can go both ways. That can go with this negative energy to sort of say, look, this is really tricky time. And, you know, be honest and gentle with the way that you speak and talk about the feelings that you have. You know, you can do that, Scorpio. And that might bring in this new energy that you're looking forward to, or maybe it closes out the chapter so that something new can come in. You know, that's what you need to do now, is to make peace and not war. You know, Scorpios. What are we, Mars and Pluto? We've got war that can be our thing. Oh, lovely. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. That can be beautiful at Christmas, because sometimes we are missing people who used to be there at the table around these seasons, Thanksgiving, Christmas, everything we've had, and also coming into the new year and school holidays. And, you know, there's feathers here, butterflies, dragonflies, pentacles, of course, money, how lovely. And roses here, just beautiful energy Of course, I picked up all of these feathers before Libra's reading and your one, Scorpio. So I think that there's something in that for us as well. It actually looks really lovely. If you can get past this and focus on the end result, you know, that's the best thing. The Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Think about them even as a super couple, you know, to have a kind of that kind of energy going on. That's what you need, is to have your sights set on the positive, and that will get you through this time. New things are coming. New year is coming. I'm going to check back in with you in December, but have a very Merry Christmas and enjoy the festive season. Please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I'll chat to you soon. Thanks, Scorpio.